All right. Let's see what week is it. Okay, it's week 5. We got their team up here. So yeah. Anyway, we're playing Gentle today, and what is this team called? This team is the Tag Tigers. This is the team. We have Darkrai, H Arcanine, Melodic, Poltergeist, Mudsdale, Terrapagos, Cresselia, Klefki, Motom, and Sweet Sneasler. He made some trades. He made a trade for Rotom, Shaman for Rotom, but it hasn't gone into effect yet, and he accidentally ginned the Rotom, or the Shaman, so now he's ginning Rotom. So yeah, we're just waiting a bit. Shouldn't be too much longer, but I guess I'll go ahead and show the team that I've got. I'm 1-3 right now, which isn't great by any means, but I mean, it is what it is. We're having fun. We made some changes. We don't have Chi-Yu or Spectre anymore. Spectre just wasn't cutting it, and honestly, like the Chi-Yu was great. Like I thought Chi-Yu was actually pulling a lot of weight. He was able to help me get a few knockouts in previous matches, but the Spectre was just not able to position. So I decided to go Iron Bundle on Heatran. Iron Bundle is just so much more flexible and enables game plans better, and Heatran gives me that fire type, also a real Fury Resist, which I didn't have before. Yeah, this is the team. Generally, the game plan, I'm going to try to talk a little fast. Generally, the game plan is to lead Trevenant and Tinglu, because he's got Klefki. I guess we can see here, he's got Klefki. And that's really annoying for things like my Heatran, my Bundle, my Quaquaval. So these Pokemon don't need... they don't really deal, like, real damage, right? Like, they're dealing damage via, like, Ruination. Like, this just does not care about screens at all. And the goal of it is to kind of try to deter these modes, like deter things like the Klefki, deter things like a potential setup Terrapagos. And we're going to try to enable Iron Bundle for Game 2. And the Game 2 mode is going to be Heatran Iron Bundle. These two just work so well together. Like offensively, they make a lot of sense. And then with both of these modes, we have the AV Quaquaval, generally just pretty good into the team, you know. Take hits from specifically Darkrai. Gives me a switch with Darkrai. Also helps against their Terrapagos. I'm expecting them to have Scarf Rotom, so I do have to look out for that. Where is it? There it is. Which is why I have Booster Energy, and I'm also running Modest this week, which means I did have to. Like I'm actually slower than a Darkrai naturally here, but I feel like I needed the Modest for a bit of extra damage into some of these Pokemon. Like for a 2-hit KO into Milotic, I need Modest. Things like that, you know. It also gives me better rolls into Rotom while also letting me outspeed a potential Scarf Rotom, which I'm expecting. So yeah, this Illumise set's kind of funny. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm sure hoping I can try it. Basically, it's just once again, it's just here to trap things. You know, we can trap things with Curse and Leech Seed. We got Leftovers with Charm. We actually might be able to 1v1 a weekend Arcanine, which is hilarious. But then obviously Encore just for Disruption. I don't have Tailwind this week, mostly because I didn't feel like it was necessary, right? We have Scarf Heatran, we have Booster Bundle, we have a priority on Quaquaval, and these two are just not fast. Tingle and Trevenant are just not fast. So I feel like I didn't really need the Tailwind, and I'd rather have the more supportive options. And Charm's actually really cool, because with this set, I can Charm Mudsdale, and I actually can live a high horsepower. Excuse me, I can live a high horsepower as long as there's no damage boosting item on the Mudsdale. Which I am expecting an AV on the Mudsdale. I think it makes sense. I'm expecting AV with Stamina, so that does get around a little bit. But you know, with Stamina, you know, Trevenant's gonna just maul it, and also Illumise beats it 1v1. Like if it's just gonna spam body press on me. It can't do anything, right? Because it's just gonna get Infestation down. So yeah, yeah. Let's see. Am I missing any other like fun little text here? Not really. I mean, Tinglu. I decided on Throat Chop over Taunt. I put Taunt on the bundle. One because I didn't need Encore because Illumise has Encore, and let's see one thing. Yeah, and also having the Dark type lets me hit their Cresselia. So yeah, some things I'm expecting. I don't know what I'm expecting out of the Darkrai, other than I expect it to make an appearance. I'm expecting an AV Mudsdale, probably a Terrapagos. It's either going to be set up or it's going to be like just immediate offense. I'm hoping it's set up because I'm better prepped for that. But if it's immediate offense, we do have Team Blue to kind of slow it down. I'm expecting a Scarf Rotom. I'm expecting a Klefki because historically my team has wanted to go a little bit more aggressive, especially because it's so good at slowing down like my Hattery mode, things like that. So I imagine he will want to slow me down in that regard. Let's see how many Pokemon's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, the sixth one could be pretty much anything. It could be Hark or the Cresselia. Could even be Poltergeist. Even Hisuian Sneasler isn't too bad enemy, but anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it because I think we are ready. So it appears he is Jinning his last Pokemon now. Apparently, the Rotom was not his last Pokemon. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I feel like I've covered everything this week. See, I've covered my trades, covered what the team does. Nothing super interesting with the EV spreads, just kind of like min-maxing living hits. I guess I'll just talk about my season. I'm 1-3, which isn't super great, especially because I'm coming off of an 8-0 season from the last GLTL I played. But I mean, we're using a bit of a harder team, and I do think I've been playing well, so it's like that's a good sign, like, right? Like, I feel like it's a good sign, you know, playing well and just certain things of the team I'm not liking. So yeah, specifically it was just the Spectre. I feel like the Spectre to you just like it was just offense with like another offense piece. Like, yes, Spectre has support, but like I wasn't finding room to really bring it as a support option. And now I have, you know, Heatran offense, and Iron Bundle could be a little bit more on that supporting end, just because it's so fast. Yeah, and also I didn't say this before, but Iron Bundle also gives me like a real way to hit water types outside of Trevenant, because just having Trevenant to hit water types is really great. But Bundle with the Freeze Dry is just so nice. Like, it is just ridiculously good offensively. Yeah, you know, it's just ridiculously fast. So yeah, on top of that, Bundle is also my experience with. Last season of PDPL I played, I made the finals with it, and it actually in that finals match it was actually the crutch, and it going down at one point actually lost me game 3, and if I would have parried it, but that's a different match. I'm not gonna go through explaining all that, but yeah, I hope everyone else is doing great. I'm watching the Legends Core with my roommates. That's been fun. It's actually quite a good show. Oh, we're ready. So let's go ahead and stop yapping about cartoons and let's get a link code. Alright. Hit me with the "you there" to the chinning last one. My bad. I was yapping, bro. It's all recorded. People are gonna skip it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm 1-3. People aren't coming here for gameplay. They're coming here to listen to me yap. Me yapping. He said he got it. It's been a while since he said that. Let's just start searching. Let's see. Last time I played Gentle, I was GLDL. It's last week of GLDL. And I ended up being able to get a 2L with him. That team was also significantly stronger. My team was also significantly stronger than what it was now. But also a little bit more linear, a little bit more boring. Boring's not really a great word. A little bit more linear. But it's just so strong. No one can be found. That's a real bummer. Said he's searching. What it's saying. There we go. Alright. Now close Discord. We're gonna try to see. Just going to... Okay, open the damage count. Oh my god, it's up to me to decide the rules. I love that. Okay, there we go. These rules are great. Selected. Alright, let's go ahead and write some stuff down. Week, is it 5? Yeah, come on, 3. Week 5. I didn't really write. Let me see. Yeah, I wrote barely any notes last week. Alright. Okay, so this is a little bit different than what I expected. So, I expected the Klefki, I expected the Mudstone, I expected Terrapagos. There's no Rotom. Oh, he literally said he was bringing Rotom. What the heck? I guess he made more than one change. Anyway. Well, no Rotom's actually really good for my Quaquaval. So... I don't think my game plan really changes here. It's a little bit awkward with Sneasel. I will say, I was really hoping to not see that, just because my team load is full. Not great into it. However, I don't see a ton of immediate damage to really deal with it. Maybe if we consider not bringing Heatran this game. Which is kind of wild, because I was really leaning on it, but then Quaquaval becomes my damage. Really, Mize's still not in a bad spot. Huh. You know what? I'm kind of down. Let's play it. Let's play it a little slow. I think Quaquaval. We are adamant Quaquaval, so we should be able to get enough damage. The Terra Water plus the adamant, I think we'll be okay. This wasn't my original plan, but I also just wasn't hard set on bringing the Heatran game 1. It's really game 2 that I want to bring the Heatran. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Because right now, we are not pressured at all. It's Trevenant. And Tinkeroo is not in a position where it really needs to fit in. So, let's see. The Sneasel could have something fancy. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to switch into my Elise and just go for a Leech Seed. I want to Leech Seed something that's going to Leech Seed. But also, I'm not super pressured here, so maybe we just... This could just stay in with Team and go for a Stomp. Because they don't knock out my Team. Honestly, I think I'm okay with that. Because if they close combat me, they're gonna get Rocky. Get my Rocky Helmet here, so yeah. So it should just go down. There's a lot of damage though. Oh, life orb. Okay. Life orb, and then the keys has choreograph. Interesting. But we still aren't super pressured here. This implies no physical lucky. No shot. Interesting. We're super not pressured with our Trevenant right now. In fact, I think we can still use Ting Lu as a switch. I don't really want to give up to Ting Lu quite yet. Just because I feel like I don't need to. Just go Elise. Go for another Leech Seed. I also could just go for my Curse. We're not bad at all. Well, actually, Ting Lu going down here isn't the worst. Because if they want to switch into Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we just go for a stopping. Just go for a leech seed. Yeah, because if they switch into something like, say, Arcanine here, like, we get a lot of on that. Gotcha. Okay. So we see all three. They just go for me last. Okay, that's fine. They are gonna get seeded here. Man, perfect. See, we could go Illumise here. Yeah, we're pretty bulky on our Illumise. We can encore something here, or at the very least, freshen it for. I could also see an attack going into my Trevenant right now. I'm trying to just Infestation this. And I think Protect, that feels like a safe play, because I don't want to get my Quaffable in. An Infestation. Yeah, Trevenant is also just really well positioned. I don't think there's a reason to risk it. Yeah, I think we just protect Trevenant. I think Trevenant's probably going to be under fire. Something. Yeah, and we're going to see... So what is this? Meteor Beam. Oh, that's really bad. And it missed. Oh, it's in a Trevenant. Perfect. Meteor. And we can actually encore that into Meteor Beam right now, which is super good. So go ahead and, yeah, that's just safe. And then what do you want to do with the Trevenant? I kind of want to go for my Curse, because I want to start chipping this down. Yeah, and we're not under fire from anything right now. Go for Encore. They have the Meteor Beam. Curse. We're racking up a lot of damage. Citrus Berry. So we can go ahead and double protect here. Don't lose anything from it. So what I want to start doing here is I want to get in damage. So let's go ahead and switch. Because I have to Meteor Beam again this turn. And they are infestation. how much longer does the infestation last? It's still bound. So let's actually just go for an infestation reveal. And I think switch the clock over here. Yeah, because I want to start pressuring damage. Let's see. My in-game's still a little shaky. We're not out of this yet. Yeah. You just blast me. Or because you're bound, you're still gonna take damage here. Oh, you're not even getting full. Wonderful. Okay, but you are still locked in. So we can protect here, and then just go for the close combat. We're AV, we shouldn't get knocked out. Okay, we're faster. Okay. Faster. Okay, that's really big enough. Wait. And the AV, we're not taking too much. Okay, we'll go ahead, Infestation. I can just go for my Terra Water Aqua Step. Yeah. Okay, what have we seen out of this button? We've seen Play Rough. +1 Aqua Step should take it. Okay, here's the Thunder Wave. Yeah, they're really struggling to break up this thing, I'd I actually want to see. I'm a little quiet. Just I'm trying to think this through here. Infestation. We'll just go for an Aqua Jet. Cool. This shouldn't knock it out. No, it doesn't do anything actually. Get good information on that. Oh, and we get to know Citrus. Right. That's at -1 too. Last 44 to 8. We probably revealed our AV at this point. We get some good ones. think that's a defensive bulky. Yeah. Defensively bulky Cress. What other information can I get from this? Out Life Orb, we see Play Rough, we see Thunderwave, and the keys. It's reasonable to assume that it's gonna have probably some sort of scream. We haven't revealed Nightshade yet. I don't think I'm gonna reveal that yet. Mostly because I don't feel like need to. So, we only revealed 3 of our attacks. We're not going to reveal any attack. That's Nightshade. Yeah, here we just enter the station. And let's see, we've seen this Crest use Helping Hand, Lunar Blessing, Moon Blast. We haven't seen it use Protect. Curse. This is funny. A lot of indirect damage this game. The team is absurdly hard to break through without it, so. I hope that seems like problematic. They also didn't really have tools to break through the Trevenant here. Interesting, okay. Fortunately, there's no clear-cut and dry way. Okay. Well, here I was just gonna go offense, like just on offense here. I don't know if that's the best thing for me to do though. Like, I was just gonna do bundle teacher in this game, but I'm kind of second guessing myself. Like, is that really what I want to do right now? Like, really and truly, is that really what I want to do? The Meteor Beam is a little scary, and there's no clear way of me getting rid of that unless I do an Iron Bundle Quaquaval with the pressure guy. But at the same time, they might want to lead Arcanine here, right? Because they need to pressure the Trevenant. Like, like, without a doubt, they need to pressure the Trevenant. Iron Bundle pressure puts pressure on that. So I don't hate it. So, and then obviously we want Quaquaval again. But my question is, what do we put in the back? Because we could just do Illumise. Like, Illumise worked. But it also didn't do a whole ton of damage, not really as much as I would have liked. The Team Lou is fine. The Trevenant's so good. Like, we have 2 water types, and Trevenant's just so good. Like, there's a real possibility they just aren't able to break through Trevenant. So yeah, I'm down to Trevenant. Also, Trevenant gives me a switch into fighting moves, which, yeah, that's really valuable. Yeah, we want to go a little bit more on the offensive here. As we see. Yeah. Okay. So I don't particularly love this position. I wouldn't mind going for a Protect here. Yeah, Protect potentially scout out Terra here. Don't run. Oh, okay. Like a Protect, Scout Out Terra, also Shake Out Terra. And then I think we could just go for the Heat Wave. Because I think we want to keep pressure. Like, I do think I want to pressure damage this turn. Because we were able to play really safe last game. He might be expecting me to be safe this one as well. I think we're just going to be aggressive. Yeah, and there's a Fake Out and Iron Bundle. We also don't see a Terra, which is good to know. Heat Wave, Rule or Scarf. It is close combat, it's not going to knock out. What the fuck? Okay, that knocked out. Hey, what do I know, you know? Wait, that's actually insane. Like, that's insane. Whoa. That's Bandit. That has to be Bandit. That's Adamant Bandit. Okay. Like, there's legitimately no way it's not. Like, it can only be Bandit here. Okay. So... there's no Darkrai, so Iron Bundle is just going to be natural pass and everything anyway. Okay. That project also just does a shitload right here. If we Terra Water, okay, so we actually have a pin. However, I don't know if it's actually good. I don't know if it's actually good for right now. We do have a pin, and I kind of just want to freeze drive because I feel like a Terra, like, you have to Terra this turn. Because we also could just hard switch into Trevenant. Like, pull out a Terra the next turn. Like, it's just so risky, because they also could just be Ghost. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pull out the Trevenant here. I think we just Terra Water, we just Aqua Jet. Yeah, because I think we want to deny a turn out of this Diesel. Yeah, the problem is, I just don't know. I don't know what the Terra is. And they just switch anyway. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna get their Arcanine back. But we're not gonna take an attack drop. Yeah. But we will take an attack drop, but our Mox is gonna attack here, so get rid of that. Yeah, that Arcanine is just... that Arcanine is super banded. So the question becomes, how do we beat that? Can't really deny Trick Room this turn. Yeah, they sort of got me on the switch. Huh. Just gonna go for that. I think Trevenant will adapt. I think it'll go down. Going down isn't so bad. Get a close combat up for the next turn. I also could just go for my curse. That doesn't seem good. Maybe for a Nightshade, Aqua Step. That sets us up for a knockout, but then I don't get damage into it. Okay, well here's the thing. I'll protect this. I'll go ahead and Aqua Step it. Because I would like a turn. Aqua Step, Air Shell, fine. Quick Terra Shell. That does a lot because it's +1. Okay, AV's gonna clutch me out here. AV's gonna be over me here and go for okay, so Trevenant's in a good spot. Like, Trevenant's in a really good spot right now, but Quaquaval's not. We have the +1, we can't protect my Quaquaval. They're probably gonna go for a Lunar Blessing. But they also aren't pressuring enough with me, so what if we just curse? What if we just close combat? Is that crazy? Is that a crazy thing to do? Just close combat right now? We go down to a Terra Short Step, like 100%. Yeah, we need to play. Hang on, we need to play right now. We need to play. We need to play to get back in this. Our play is looking to still. No, we don't. Okay. Okay, so Heatran didn't work. It will. Bundle's in a bad spot. We're gonna keep the aggression on here. We'll go ahead and Nightshade. No, we'll go ahead and yeah, I'm having a hard time. We just need to keep some pressure on. Right, there's the Arcanine switch. This is the only play that I can see that gets me out of this situation. Yeah, and they just go for bundle. Yeah, it's the right play. Okay. So we do go down to a blitz here. We just got a Leech Seed. Unfortunately, we don't have it out anymore. Okay, they show me their Terra. That's a big deal. Beautiful. So they had Arc. It's Bandit Arc. I know it's Bandit Arc. has to be banded if it's gonna one-shot. Arcanine. So that's their offense. That's their offense here. We haven't revealed Charm, have we? Unfortunately, I think the Sneasel just puts down too much pressure. Here. It's banded, right? Like, what if we just did, like, Trevenant? Protect, we scout the Fake Out, and what it goes for. Bundle puts down Taunt pressure immediately. Trevenant's really good in general. If we go for Flare Blitz, we can go E-Trend. Because Heatran's still good, it just needs to be in a good position. You can taunt the Cresselia at any moment. The Icy Fits. And the Quaquaval can Steamroll, and we need it for close combat. Truthfully, we need it for close combat. And we've only seen 2 moves on his Terapagos. We can assume a third one's Protect. The question is what's the fourth? It could be Dark Pulse. It's probably just a third attack with Dark Pulse or something. I don't mind going for a turn Trevenant this game either. If there is a yeah, just if a Flare Blitz is the minute. But here we just double protect. We see what they want to go for. Just leave. Okay, they lead a little bit here. However, now we have the materials to actually stall out the Turbo. So actually what I want to do, I'm going to play really aggressive here. I'm going to just go for the Curse. I'm going to switch into Quaquaval. Quaquaval's not threatened. Okay, actually I don't know if this works. Go ahead, Nightshade. We're gonna set up Quaquaval to get the knockout here. I would like to time it. Yeah. But I just don't think I get it off the knockout. Let's just be really aggressive. Oh, just like that. They're being really aggressive. There's no way. I don't care if you're helping hand boost it. Terra Water, we get the opposite off. Also could just leave Seed. Right, because then we have a constant stream of health, so they have to switch. Terra Water Aqua seems fine. Yeah, just keep on that pressure. I guess I could have doubled it, but we still don't know if they have Protect. We've seen Fake Out and then Dual Stab, so they could still be Protect. In fact, I would say it's almost likely. Oh, they Helping Hand. Okay, so they're playing. Yes. Oh, we missed the knockout. Oh shit. That's kind of bad. I wasn't really expecting to miss that. They go down to the life. Okay, this is not. This is a little awkward now. I really needed that to pick up. We're back to stick that. I actually don't know how to do this. Shit. Oh, I can't believe it. How do I get back? Because if they go Terapagos, there's a problem. I'm gonna have to make some sort of call. If they get Trick Room up, it's also a problem. Okay. This is not looking super hot right now. Yeah, I think this is the play I want to make. If they get Trick Room up, we lose. And I need to get some chip in mind. Man. I think we're in a really good spot if that Aqua Jet knocked out, but... nice play. Yeah. Probably just gonna knock me out here. Okay. So what's my out? Well, I mean my out is Trevenant. Shoot. It's straight up Trevenant. We need to get a curse off. I think we need to get the curse off. We'll go for the Earth Power. Oh, nice play. Okay, I think that's game then. Oh my god. There's just not damage. Not enough damage anywhere. Shit. Good game. Oh my god. That stinks. Yeah, I just didn't. There was no damage. I was hoping I could just burn through the team with Heat plus Blood Game too, but I couldn't. I couldn't. There's just wasn't enough. I think the Citrus Berry. Then there's no more out, right? It's just Arcanine wins. It's just Arcanine wins. I didn't get any damage on it. It's just Arcanine wins. I can't win. Shit. Yeah, we needed the KO. We just need the KO. Oh my god. That's really unfortunate. we're not doing near enough. Just tough. Alright. Good game. The Arcanine was a big problem. I knew it was. I felt well prepared going into it. I just wasn't able to position myself between that and the Terapagos, and I just needed that. I just needed that. Alright, that's 1 and 4. Not great. Alright. Good game.